Yeah. Straight back. Hi guys, time for another paper aeroplane from the complete book of paper aeroplanes by David Woodruff. That cost me £1.25 in a charity shop that you can buy on Amazon if you want to. Got a link in the video description and an affiliate link that will give me a few pennies if you choose to buy it that way. If you do look on Amazon, make sure you have a look for the second-hand ones that are cheaper. This one was originally £12.99. Right, so next one in the list should be Baby Boomerangs, but somebody's ripped the page out, so we could go straight on to this one, which is a hammerhead glider, but we're missing the instructions. I think I can probably work it out just by checking the fold lines and folding it up. But I had an idea when I looked at this last night. I could photocopy it, enlarge it from there. The idea was you cut it out and then stuck it onto a piece of cardboard anyway. Glue on some cardboard. An empty cereal packet is ideal. So we're talking thin cardboard, and then you just flick it off the edge of a book, so you're not throwing it like a proper proper boomerang. You're flicking it helicopter style, in other words flat rather than up on its edge. Anyway, I thought about that, and then I thought, why don't I just print it straight onto a piece of card? So that's what I've done. I photocopied it, enlarged it, cleared out all the colour so it's just black and white outline, and then photocopied it onto this, or printed it onto this piece of card, which happens to have pretty pattern on the other side. So I'll cut that out, and then we'll see if we can actually launch it the way it says, which is lay it on a book and flick it with a pencil. We might even just try throwing them properly, but that's what I'll do. So I'll cut those out. You probably don't really need to watch me doing this, but I'll film it anyway, see how long it takes. I suppose I can always fast forward it, can't I? Because it's not really necessary for you to actually watch me physically cutting them out. There's no technical skill involved here, other than sort of following the line as closely as you can. And because I enlarged this from a very small size, it's very pixelated, blocky. This one looks ridiculously thin, to be honest. Okay, that's the first one. This one looks like it's probably big enough to just roll the edges around a little bit or bend them to give it a bit of an airfoil shape, and it might fly like a proper boomerang. It doesn't mention anything in there about giving them a bit of a curve or an airfoil shape. even if you just sort of curve down a little bit of a flap on the back edge. That would improve it, I would think, because they're going to be very light as well, so they're not going to go any great distance. I'm not pretending to be an expert on boomerangs by any means, but I've watched plenty of YouTube videos to have some idea of what you're supposed to do. This one looks a bit narrow as well. I'm hoping to throw these outside in the garden. It's fairly late in the evening, so with a bit of luck there won't be much wind. Although I can actually feel it blowing in through the door at the moment. It's nearly 8 o'clock at night. How are we doing for time? 6 minutes 37 seconds. I'm really trying to keep these videos down in time. The early ones were sort of 20 minutes or more long, whereas now I'm desperately trying to keep them down to ideally about 5 minutes. So there's our 3 boomerangs. Let's see what we can do with them. I would think you'll want to give them a little bit of a twist to give them a bit of a chance. Anyway, we'll have a look. Right, we'll give it a try out into the garden, just to refresh our memory of what it says. There's the picture. It shows you lay it on the book and flick it with a pencil. So on the book, it's actually a bit of a breeze blowing. I'll just wait for that to stop. And then we just... Well, it worked. I don't know if the camera caught it or whether it went up too high. Try that again. That one didn't go quite as far, didn't flick it as hard probably. Yeah. Oh well. I am surprised. Try that again. Yeah, they do come back. I will just try throwing them. Oh yeah, that went round. You probably can't see because I'm in the way, but they worked. What about this one? No, that one wants to go the other way. Try that again. No, that one flicked well, but doesn't throw when I try and throw it. But these, yeah, you can't see. They're coming around very tight, around behind me. Let's throw it that way a bit. Yeah. Well, we'll put the hat camera on just to see these two fly. That one I can't get it to fly by throwing it. It's got to be flicked. Just give it one more try. Oh. Just give it one more try. Oh, well, that sort of went. Yep. Straight back. Yeah, they fly fine. This one has to have the proper launch technique. I wonder if I can do it any other way. What I would call backwards. Which was the wind blowing. Swirling right around at the moment. Nah. We'll give that a flick in a minute. Right, we'll do this the way it says. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's clearly a different way of launching it. Yeah. Whereas these two are quite happy to be thrown the normal way. Get a bit closer. Yeah, so there you go. They work. That was quite a surprise. But yeah, they fly fine. That one I have to launch using the book, but those two you can throw like a normal boomerang. Thanks for watching. You'll find more information down in the video description. You might like to watch that video up there. And you might like to subscribe over there.